Life is filled with moments that defy logic, stories where survival seems impossible, yet the human spirit prevails. Today we explore 10 extraordinary people who survived against all odds. From icy rivers to the ocean floor, from the sky to the desert, these tales reveal the limits of human endurance. Each account is a testament to luck, resilience, and perhaps something beyond explanation. Join us as we uncover these remarkable stories of survival. If you're fascinated by the impossible, subscribe and stay tuned for more. In Norway, 1999, Anna Bogenholm, a radiologist, fell through the ice while skiing and became trapped under freezing water. For 80 minutes, she was submerged, her body temperature dropping to a record 13.7 degrees Celsius, clinically dead by all standards. The cold, which nearly killed her, also preserved her brain and organs by slowing her metabolism to a near halt. Rescuers refused to give up, and Anna was rushed to Tromsø University Hospital. Over 100 medical staff worked for 9 hours, slowly warming her blood with a heart-lung machine. Miraculously, her heart restarted. Anna awoke paralyzed but fought through years of rehabilitation. She made a near-full recovery, defying every medical expectation. Her case changed how doctors view hypothermia and the boundaries of life. Anna's survival is a landmark in medical history. Sometimes the very thing that threatens us can also save us. Her story is a testament to the power of hope and science. In 2013, a tugboat sank off Nigeria's coast, coming to rest 100 feet underwater. Harrison O'Keefe, the ship's cook, survived in a tiny air pocket for 60 hours, surrounded by darkness and the remains of his crewmates. With no food or water, he clung to hope, praying as the air grew toxic. Divers searching for bodies were stunned when a hand grabbed them. It was Harrison, alive. The rescue was delicate. He had to be decompressed slowly to avoid fatal pressure changes. After days in a decompression chamber, Harrison emerged, the sole survivor. His ordeal is a 1 in a billion story of endurance and faith. Against all odds, he found life where none should exist. Harrison's survival is a miracle of physics and willpower. On Christmas Eve 1971, Julianne Kepke fell 2 miles from a disintegrating plane into the Amazon rainforest. Miraculously, her seat and the jungle canopy slowed her fall. She survived with injuries but alive. Alone, grieving and wounded, she remembered her father's advice. Follow water to find help. For 11 days she trekked through the jungle, battling infection, hunger, and predators. She found an abandoned hut, treated her wounds with gasoline, and was discovered by locals the next day. Julianne was the sole survivor of a crash that claimed 91 lives. Her knowledge, resilience, and will to live carried her through the green hell. Julianne's story is a lesson in survival and the power of instinct. Sometimes survival is about remembering what you've learned and never giving up. Against all odds, she walked out of the jungle alive. Her journey remains one of the most incredible tales of endurance. In 2007, window washer Alcides Moreno fell 47 stories from a New York skyscraper when his platform collapsed. His brother died instantly, but Alcides, riding the crumpled platform, survived the 500-foot plunge. Paramedics found him conscious amid the wreckage, defying belief. He suffered massive injuries, fractures, internal trauma, and a coma, but doctors worked tirelessly to save him. Alcides underwent over 15 surgeries and, astonishingly, began to recover. Within a year, he took his first steps with a walker. Doctors called his survival a miracle, crediting the platform for absorbing some impact. Yet, no one can fully explain how he lived. Alcides' story is a testament to the unpredictable nature of survival. Sometimes miracles happen in the unlikeliest places. Frane Selak, a Croatian music teacher, is known as the world's luckiest unlucky man. He survived a train derailment into a river, a plane crash after being sucked out mid-air, and a bus accident, all within a decade. He escaped 2 car explosions, was hit by a bus, and survived a plunge off a cliff by grabbing a tree as his car exploded below. Each time he walked away with minor injuries. After decades of near-death experiences, fate rewarded him. He won the lottery at age 73. Selak's life is a string of impossible escapes. His story blurs the line between luck and destiny. Some people seem to have 9 lives, and then some. Frane's tale is a reminder that sometimes survival is just a matter of being in the right or wrong place at the right time. Against all odds, he kept going. And sometimes, Fortune smiles on the most unlikely survivors. In 1972, flight attendant Vesna Vulovic survived a mid-air explosion at 33,000 feet when her plane was bombed. Trapped in the tail section, she plummeted into a snowy mountainside, cushioned by deep snow and the fuselage. A local medic found her alive amidst the wreckage. She was the sole survivor. Vesna suffered catastrophic injuries, a fractured skull, broken legs and a crushed vertebra. She spent 27 days in a coma but eventually learned to walk again. Doctors credited her low blood pressure for helping her survive the fall. Vesna holds the Guinness World Record for surviving the highest fall without a parachute. Her story is a testament to the strange physics of disaster and human resilience. Sometimes survival is a combination of luck, circumstance and sheer will. Vesna's survival remains one of aviation's greatest mysteries. In 2015, 14-year-old John Smith fell through the ice of Lake St. Louis and was submerged for 15 minutes. Pulled from the water with no pulse, paramedics performed CPR for 45 minutes with no response. As doctors prepared to declare him dead, his mother prayed at his bedside. Moments later, John's heart began to beat. He was airlifted to a children's hospital, still in a coma with grim prospects. Yet John awoke with no brain damage and walked out of the hospital weeks later. His recovery stunned doctors and defied medical explanation. John's story blurs the line between faith, medicine, and the unknown. Sometimes hope is the most powerful force of all. His survival is a modern miracle. Roy Sullivan, a U.S. park ranger, was struck by lightning 7 times and survived each one. His first strike in 1942 left him with a wounded toe. Later strikes burned his hair, seared his shoulder, and set him on fire multiple times. He was even struck inside his truck and while fishing. Sullivan became so wary he carried water to douse flames after each strike. He holds the Guinness World Record for most lightning strikes survived. People avoided him during storms, fearing his bizarre luck. Roy's story is a statistical anomaly, a man repeatedly targeted by nature's fury. His survival is a testament to resilience and the randomness of fate. Sometimes the odds are defied in the most shocking ways. Roy Sullivan's life is proof that lightning really can strike twice, or 7 times. In 1994, Mauro Prosperi entered the Marathon des Sables, a brutal ultramarathon across the Sahara. A sandstorm left him lost 180 miles off course with minimal supplies. To survive, he drank his own urine, ate bats, and licked dew from rocks. After days of wandering, he attempted suicide, but his body was too dehydrated. Taking it as a sign, he pressed on, navigating by the stars and wind. After 9 days, he found an oasis and was rescued by nomads. Mauro lost 35 pounds and suffered severe dehydration but survived. His ordeal is a testament to human endurance and the will to live. Sometimes survival means pushing beyond every limit. Mauro's story shows that hope can outlast even the desert. In 2006, skydiver Michael Holmes jumped from 15,000 feet, only to have both his main and reserve parachutes fail. Plummeting at 120 miles per hour, he crashed into a blackberry bush, which miraculously absorbed enough impact to save his life. He suffered a punctured lung and shattered ankle, but survived. His helmet camera captured the terrifying fall, making his story a viral sensation. Michael's survival is a stark reminder of how thin the line is between life and death. Sometimes the smallest variable, a bush, a branch, can mean everything. Against all odds, he lived to tell the tale. His story is a testament to luck, resilience, and the unpredictability of fate. In the world of extreme sports, miracles do happen. These stories stretch the boundaries of belief, revealing the incredible will to survive. They show us that the line between life and death is more fragile than we imagine. Sometimes, luck, ingenuity, and sheer will combine to create miracles. These survivors remind us of the strength within us all. The drive to live is the most powerful force in nature. Life against all odds finds a way.